A well-known lawyer named John Dayton has made serious charges against the Securities and Exchange Commission of the United States. Dayton supports XRP. He said that small investors lost a lot of money because of the government's actions and stand on crypto regulation. Denton is also running for the Senate and says that regular investors have lost more than $15 billion because of CC legal actions. CNN says that these claims are in line with reports that the SEC has given up on the appeal and is now putting crypto into a new category. In a recent X post, he said that the regulatory body had done something wrong. Deaton said that the SEC's wrongdoing and gross overreach caused small investors to lose more than $15 billion. In the name of the 75,000 small investors I worked with, he said, "We reject the SEC's apology. The lawyer who backs XRP has made a good case for how the SEC's actions hurt investors, especially small ones. He has repeatedly said that the commission is abusing its power when it comes to cryptocurrency." In other words, the lawyer for XRP plans to go up against the SEC. He is also running for the U.S. Senate seat in Massachusetts, which shows how worried he is about how opaque the agency is. So he plans to run against Elizabeth Warren, a Democrat and anti-crypto senator, saying that she is afraid to look into the SEC's actions. Deaton also talked about a writ of mandamus he filed early in 2021. When the SEC filed for 2021, they said that tokens were securities, which was against decades of legal tradition, he said. The lawyer for XRP also said that this move was not within the agency's authority and made things more complicated than they needed to be. The lawyer told the SEC that he didn't like how they weren't making the rules clear. Denton said, "All I asked was for the SEC to follow the law and make it clear that XRP, the token, was not the security." In addition, he said that during the court case, the agency's lawyers made personal charges against him. In a similar case, Paul Grohl, chief legal officer of Coinbase, released a court record that seems to show that the SEC's view on cryptocurrencies has changed. The CC admitted to CNF that it no longer sees tokens as securities in the suggested change to the Binance complaint. This is a big change from what it said before, especially about XRP, which was named a security in 2020. In the filing, the SEC said it was sorry for any confusion it may have caused. According to the CNF story, the SEC is still regulating businesses. As shown by its recent settlement with the trading platform eToro, the site agreed to stop dealing most cryptocurrencies in the US, pay a $1.5 million fine, and follow the rules. Within 24 hours of the updated Binance lawsuit filing, the regulator had to say sorry for treating tokens as securities, which made a lot of people very angry. A report from Social Capital Markets says that Bitcoin businesses have been fined a total of $4.7 billion this year. It's a huge $3,000 jump from the previous year. Terraform Labs agreed to pay the SEC $4.47 billion as part of one of its biggest enforcement cases. The XRP ledger now has a new function that tries to solve the problems that traditional institutions have with setting up decentralized exchanges. The change is mostly about Ripple and what Biases wants to happen. Decentralized exchanges have many benefits, such as cutting out brokers and transaction fees, making transactions safer, and keeping user assets safe. But because DEX coins are anonymous, it is hard for regular banks to follow laws that stop people from laundering money. The suggested permission DEX solution lets regulated financial institutions join the XRP ledger DEX, while still following the rules set by regulators. It does this by adding permission features directly to the DEX protocol. This plan avoids the problems that come with separate permission tokens or private blockchains. Instead, it promotes a strong and liquid market that allows for easy resolution. This permission DEX system makes it possible for more institutions to use the XRP ledger. It also helps make the financial world more efficient and open to everyone. A conversation I had not long ago with Mr. MinXRP said that it is still important to remember the past because it helps make stable currency in the XRP system. Brad Garlinghouse recently talked about the planned release of a stable currency for the Ripplenet ecosystem that will be based on the yen. This will happen before most countries regulate CBDCs because stablecoins can be used in the safe digital financial sector. People think of them as one of the most important keys to making the room bigger. For example, atomic settlements are records in a database that trade who really owns money and tokens. They can be settled with real USD. This technology makes it easier for buyers and sellers to talk to each other, which speeds up deals and payments. To sum up, the addition of solid currencies to the XRP ledger is a major step toward the full development of the digital financial sector. As stable coins become easier for more people to get, they will be needed to make trades possible, keep the digital financial market safe, and help it grow. When all of this happens, the XRP ledger and safe currencies will be widely used by businesses. There are two main IDs that make up stable currency. One works only with a small group of banks or other businesses, and the other can be used by anyone. The first idea is called atomic settlement, and it lets people settle right away without putting the settlement time at risk. This idea is only available to a small group of wallets and users. A second idea is a more general stable currency that can be used in smart contracts and is compatible with a lot of different legal and protocol systems. Sanctions lists are meant to stop dishonest people from using this safe currency, but they are also meant to fix bigger problems in trade finance that have to do with clearing transactions. It's possible that stablecoins could help make financial markets work better and make sure that traditional finance moves into the digital age. These buys say that almost all major central banks are interested in buying CBDCs in bulk. Outside of the cryptocurrency community, stable currencies are rarely used to pay for things. Never lie. A study says that stablecoins are the only part of the cryptocurrency market that isn't already full. Based on what central banks say, they are not widely accepted as a way to pay in everyday life. Most people don't use secure coins to buy things or send money to other people. Instead, specialized groups that worry that stable currencies could hurt payment systems and financial stability is still what drives legislative efforts. The main goals of regulation are to protect consumers and investors, keep the economy stable, and stop illegal activity. Stablecoins have a place in the market because they are trustworthy, make the flow of money clear, and are seen as more reliable than volatile cryptocurrency. The value of some stablecoins has gone down, the value of others has gone up, and the value of a few has totally disappeared. Ripple has teamed up with about 10 countries to make digital currencies that will be issued by their central banks. When it comes to big ECCs, which are stable currencies given by the government, it is very important to have clear rules about how they can be used and managed. Stable currencies may not have a bright future, but it is clear that the technology behind the ledger could be used to make a more private version that can be used as a safe way to send or receive money. This is possible thanks to XRPL, XRPLA, tokenization, and the best on-chain trading platform. This idea came before general systems like Ethereum, which were the first to suggest the idea of market making that happens automatically. Central banks will eventually get into the XRPL market in some way, either as a retailer or a wholesaler. Being in charge, having more control, and being able to implement rules will be very appealing to them. When central banks use XRPL on a large scale, they need a stand-in for the private version of the safe currency that will soon be worth money. Some of these currencies are based on algorithms that try to match the peg to an over mechanism, which could be on-chain. Other currencies have done well in the market, though.